Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be telling you the entire Piggy timeline. This is only part 1, so part 2 for book 2 is going to be coming soon. Maybe, I don't know. I will tell you everything that has happened in Piggy so far in book 1, so if you don't want any spoilers, then click off. You still here? Alright, let's get started. There's the player, which is you, and Doggy, both of you being police officers. Using your detective skills, you found a criminal gang who has been hiding out in the alleys. You and Doggy arrest the gang, which is where you and Doggy became friends. But this potato and his potato wife, their names are Mr. and Mrs. P. They were happy together until Mrs. P got extremely sick with this deadly disease with no cure. Mr. P, as the millionaire he is, puts in all of his funds into developing a cure. They get an unstable potion because of it, and the researchers told Mr. P that the potion wasn't ready, but Mr. P didn't care. He wanted testers, and he wanted them now. The strange entity called Tio somehow made the potions turn into Tio somehow made the potions turn people into zombie-like creatures. Let us talk a little bit more about Tio. He's a very powerful creature who can make people hallucinate, have nightmares, and even put his own little creatures in the real world. In Piggy, not in actual real life. His most powerful ability is manipulating. He goes into the minds of people who are very weak in the mind, like people who just lost someone or desperate to save someone. He then asks for a deal, and if you accept, you turn into an infected person. So it's basically just Bill Cipher, if you know him. But if you accept, you won't become a normal infected, but a powerful one. You'll get teleporting abilities and have the same eye as Tio. But anyway, there were only 7 potions made. The 7 people who took the potions for the test was the Piggy family, who are Penny Piggy, Mother Piggy, and Father Piggy. The rest of the people were Teacher, Foxy, Doggy, and Bunny. While the Piggy family was at the hospital taking the potion, Georgie Piggy, the youngest child, stayed at home. When the rest of the Piggy family got home, they were infected, but it had not turned yet. But when the Piggy family started to become hostile, Georgie ran away from home to the mall to hide from the infected. The world had not been a zombie apocalypse yet, but the player, which is you, is ordered to find Georgie in the Piggy household. Mother went to the station to tell the police about Georgie's disappearance. Father went to the gallery because he thought maybe, since it was Georgie's favorite place, he went there. Penny stayed home, which is where she became infected. The player gets attacked by Penny from behind and wakes up in the house. You escape and decide to go back to the station to report the situation. But when you get there, there's no one there. But in the microphone, you hear Doggy again. He says to go to the garage and get in his car. You face the infected mother, and escape with Doggy. The car was out of fuel, and you got a gas canister from the station, but the gas can was only about half full. The gas runs out next to this gallery, and you face Father in it. You decide to go to the forest to hide. You and Doggy survived in the forest for a month. But when you sleep, you hear Doggy barking and glass breaking. When you wake up and realize that Doggy is nowhere to be found. You explore the forest and realize that Doggy is infected. Someone had given him the potion. You escape the forest and find a radio on the ground. A voice tells you to save someone at the school. So you get there and meet Bunny. After you save her, you go down to the sewers to see who you were talking to. You found out the person you were talking to was Mr. P, but at this time, you didn't know that Mr. P started the infection. Your character says that they don't feel good, and then you pass out. You wake up in the hospital with Bunny next to you. She tells you that they're in Mr. P's hospital, and says that he's sitting on the roof setting up the helicopter. Once you and Bunny get to the roof, there's no potato or helicopter. The only thing that was left was a note from Mr. P that said, "I'm doing this for our own good." This is because while we were passed out, Mr. P saw signs of the infection within the player. You and Bunny didn't know this, so you and Bunny decided to go to the carnival where he might be hiding. You go down there by going down the metro train. Bunny says that she doesn't feel that good and sits at the spawn of the map. When you escape, it is revealed that Bunny drank one of the potions because under her eye patch was an infected scratch and she tried to cure herself with the potion. You say your goodbyes and go onto the train without her. You get to the carnival and escape. You expect to see Mr. P but find Zizzy and Pony. These are new characters that you meet. They say that they have a safe place with other survivors and they're looking for more. You go with them to the city and arrive at the safe place. There are 6 members of the group, Pony, Zizzy, Z, and Zuzi, who are these little sisters, Mimi, and Fluffy. As you are about to enter, you see someone spying on you. You follow the, Pony and, you and Zizzy follow the figure and Pony stays. You follow the figure and they go to the mall. Once you and Zizzy open the door, you tell him to come with you, and find out that it's actually Georgie Piggy, the person you were looking for at the beginning. And eventually, Georgie becomes a part of the group. When you get to the safe place, Pony tells you, Zizzy, and Georgie that they know where Mr. P is. They found out that he's at the outpost from radio signals. You, Zizzy, and Pony go to the outpost to stop Mr. P. When you are about to enter the power plant Mr. P is hiding in, you see Georgie secretly followed us, and he wanted to see the person who hurt his family because his family took the potions. But when Georgie came, he accidentally brought a crowd of soldiers where we were. Zizzy and Pony said they would defend the outside, and told the player and Georgie to go into the power plant where Mr. P is hiding. And Mr. P is a cyborg now for some reason. He says that you're he calls you and George dead, and that you're just memories to him. You follow him and try to make an explosion to make him snap out of it, but Tio makes you hallucinate. And makes you see parts of the forest, the school, the carnival, and Metro. You find a picture of Mrs. P and show it to Mr. P, and he breaks down in tears and tells you what happened. He talked about how he only made 7 potions and that he didn't know it would spread. You thank Mr. P and exit the building because he said that he would defend the infected. And you escape with Georgie. You meet Zizzy and Pony outside, who were just finished taking out the soldiers. They didn't know what to do from there, and Georgie suggests we try to make a cure. This is the end of book 1 of Piggy, and my book 2 will come out soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!